Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Harrison with FitSteps for Life, and I'm going to be bringing you your Wednesday exercise. This one is going to be centered around our FitSteps focus for the week. And so we're going to be looking at basic core and squat exercises. And a lot of these can be done seated in a chair. So there's some good exercises to do, if you're sitting in your chair and, you don't feel like getting up or you're not able to get up, you can still, be moving and exercising even though you're sitting down. So hopefully, these are beneficial and you find a way to implement them into your day. So I am going to try to adjust everything so that y'all can see how I'm seated. And the first thing that we're going to do is seated hip flexions. So all that is we're sitting down, we're in a chair. If your chair has handles, you can rest your hands. If not, you can just kind of clasp your hands together, whatever feels comfortable. And all you're going to do is raise your leg up, hold it for just a second, and put it back down. Up and down. And that was 10 on one leg. Now I'll show y'all 10 on the other leg. Okay, and I would recommend just doing about 3 sets of each of these on each leg. If you can do more, great. But 3 sets of 10 is what I would just start out with, recommending. If you feel you can do more, that's awesome. If you can't do as much, just do what you can. That's what we're really trying to focus on. So the next thing that we're going to need is a resistance band. And we are going to kind of tie it around our legs. So just go ahead and get that nice and tied up. And if you don't have a band, you can do this without the band as well. So all you're going to do is you have your feet on the floor. You're just going to step out. Okay, and then we'll do 10 more on the other leg. Good. So again, what I'll recommend is 3 sets of 10 on each leg, and if you feel comfortable doing more, that's great. If you don't feel comfortable doing that many, then just do what you feel comfortable doing. Go ahead and get that off. Next thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to be standing up for this one, and we're going to be walking heel to toe. So this is just going to really help with our balance, keeping everything nice and stable while we're up and walking. So tilt that camera down, take your chair and face it out. And all you're really doing is just one foot in front of the other, kind of like you're walking on an imaginary tightrope. You're just focusing on your balance. Okay, and then you can turn around, go back, and you can do this from like wall to wall, or just as many steps as you can get in. I'm just showing y'all what I can fit into the camera. So, you're just focusing on your steps. It really helps you concentrate on your balance. And you can keep a chair near you if you need it, or I'm up against a wall. So if I kind of feel like I'm going to go off balance, I can just lean in towards the wall. Okay, guys? So that's 3 things that we've covered. The next thing we're going to do is a couple of different variations of chair squats. So you're going to need your chair. And for the first one, we're going to use our resistance band. So this will be chair squats with a resistance band. And all you're going to do is take your band and kind of place your feet where it's comfortable. Want to make sure you have a good amount of resistance, a comfortable amount of resistance. Okay? So you have your bands, and you're just going to stand up while holding on to the bands. So there's 10, so that's one way to do it. Another way is if you have a door, you can kind of take this band and kind of put it behind your door. And use it to help you kind of stand up. So here we are. Here's the band. You're seated in our chair, and you're just standing up and back down and up and down. I'm actually going to fix this camera angle so you can kind of see more what's going on. So we're seated, angled towards the door, and we're just using the band to kind of give us that extra lift off. Okay? So just going to leave that up there. And then lastly is just regular squats. No resistance, no help. You're just in your chair. If you have sides, you can use the sides to help you stand up. If not, you can push off with your hands on the back of the chair or your legs. And you're standing up. Back down, up, back down. Okay, so I hope this helped. And again, everything that I showed y'all, I would do at least 3 sets of 10. If you feel comfortable doing more, that's great, but just really do what you're comfortable. The different forms of squats, you can kind of pick and choose which ones that are best suited to you. And just whichever ones you feel more comfortable doing. So hopefully this helped, and it can, you can implement it into your day. And yeah, so you guys have a great day, and enjoy the rest of your week.